gentlemen, welcome to the Heart of Battle. My name is Ben Baneplorg. I'm going to be your caster for this evening. This is the Hearthstone tournament run by the Art of Warfare. With me as my co-caster for this evening is the CEO of the Hearthstone division, Conceited. I can't say words.
Hey, thanks for having me, Ben.
It's going to be
Can't wait to get
fantastic.
into these games.
Yeah, it's
Oh
going to
yeah.
be a fantastic set of games. So, without further ado, we've already got our first matchup, which is going to be Garylol versus Axlsairt. I'll start straight away. I'm going to pronounce some people's names wrong. My apologies. But it's going to be fantastic. So,
Looks like they're ready to go.
they are ready to go. So, set them off on their way, and we will start spectating them. And then we'll switch to the next screen. The starting format up to the finals is going to be best of 3, no bans. Going to be plenty of different decks to see from. We're expecting to see a lot of Mech Mage and a lot of Druid is what we're expecting this evening.
Yes, a lot of Druid, I expect.
A lot of
I think we might
Druid.
see a odd warrior here and there, though.
Yeah, I think. I actually don't. I'm not entirely sure because Warrior. If people are going to bring a lot of Druid, Warrior gets destroyed by Druid. So
It does. However, we do have one person in TAW that is just a warrior fanatic, and I think he'll show us a good match.
okay, so the opening start is going to be Druid, Garylol's Druid versus Axlsairt's Shaman.
Axel is one of our premier players in TAW. He's pretty much always come fairly highly in our tournament, so it's going to be interesting to see how Axel goes up versus him.
Okay, so starting hand already. It's a Mech Shaman for Axel. He's got and a fantastic start for Axel. He's got everything you could possibly want. He's got his Mech Warpers out. He's got a nice little bit of a buffer. Kind of get out of the way.
Oh yeah, he has an amazing starting hand.
He does. And it's only going to get worse this turn, as he can just straight up play the Pietous Shredder. He's got so much board control right now, and it's not the end of the world for Garylol, though. He has a lot to work with here in his hand.
If Gary can pull an Innervate sometimes, that Wrath is a nice pickup, though.
It's going to be a nice, good start. I expect the Shredder to be played here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just
if the Whirling Zap-O-Matic wasn't taking out, then you'd probably see a Flame Tongue.
Yeah.
But since it was, Shredder is the best.
Yeah. Oh, that swipe is going to be very helpful.
Does it do much for him right now, though? I don't think so.
No. He's going to Wrath the Mech Warper, we will assume, because that's probably the best option right now. 2 Flame Tongues in hand and a weapon. Not bad, but
could be better.
Could be better. But he's going to get a nice bit of early damage, a good bit of clear onto the Keeper.
He's still in an awesome position.
Yes. But there's a lot of taunt in Gary's hand. So it is not the end of the world.
Gary's mulling over his options. I'd probably go with the the Druid of the Claw here just to soak up some damage. But looks like he's favoring low fab.
He's obviously a bit afraid of the Crackle. He's probably thinking about spells, but personally,
Right.
I would get rid of that Pirated Shredder knowing that that mech's going to get powered up by the weapon. That would be my personal, it's just, you swipe, get rid of the Shredder, because that would only get...
Yeah, Shredder and that Flame Tongue.
Now
Play
that's
both of them if you could.
going to be very, very hard to get rid of now.
Yeah.
At 8-5, there's a
That's
few
not
options.
a helpful pickup. I
I guess he trades low fab, and then kill
Yeah, you
the...
have to trade here.
He could trade with the low fab, and then kill the Azura Drake with swipe, leaving him 2 mana to, I guess, armor up a little bit. But he's... Right
Yeah,
now,
it's not looking too good for him right now.
No, he's very close to lethal. He can't... That's actually lethal.
Yeah, it is.
That's lethal because with the Crackle... Actually, no. The Crackle could go really badly. You have to do...
That's true. However, he's coming up on, what, 7 mana, and he has Doomhammer and Crackle in hand.
Yeah.
For
That
Axel.
is a very good point, meaning he should be fine. Yeah, this game is his. I don't think there's any way...
Yeah, this game is over.
Just such a strong momentum from the Mech Shaman. Absolute, complete fantastic hand. Like, Axel could not ask for a better starting hand.
Better start. Very true. Let's see if he sees the lethal.
He does. That's one version of the lethal he can use.
Oh, he'll actually be one short of
No. Wait.
that. A slight mistake there.
Yeah, he could have just finished it with Crackle. He didn't need to play the Doomhammer. But it's still over.
Yeah, it's still over.
Well, that's a
So
very
Axel
poor
takes
start.
First game.
It's a very poor start for Gary. But that's the thing about Druid. It is one of the strongest decks right now. But if you draw badly, you're completely... It's over. You fall to aggressive decks very quickly. If you don't draw well.
True.
So, we'll be going on to the next round. We're just going to see what Gary's going to bring out next.
Match, the counter that shaman.
Indeed.
Gary is very famous for playing his freeze mage in TAW, so I expect...
You expect a freeze mage?
Yes. I think that'll be coming out.
Okay. I think freeze mage against a shaman will be alright. Yep, there it is, as to be expected. Freeze mage, and that's a terrible hand to start off with, though. Definitely wants to get rid of... Wait a minute.
Oh yeah,
That's a Doomsayer.
Yeah, it's definitely freeze mage.
A Doomsayer is more... I think this is kind of a mixture between fatigue and...
No, freeze mages run...
Doomsayer's a bit, yeah.
Doomsayer and Frost Nova.
Yeah, so they definitely run Frost Nova. It's just Doomsayer's a little less common. I am confused by Gary's choice to keep Axlsairt and Antonidas.
Did he keep those, or did he already mulligan?
No, he kept them. That's very, very greedy. That's immensely greedy. In fact...
So he goes ahead and checks out his Doomsayer just to get rid of that Warper.
He's already...
Not sure if I would have made that play.
He's moving very quickly here, playing the ice block.
Wow, Axel is off to an amazing start.
again, just the
His hand is
tempo.
nice.
The tempo of this Mech Shaman is very impressive. And oh boy, that's a 5-4.
Wow.
That's a 5-4 with Wind Fury. Yeah, rightly so. Get that off the board. Don't want
He has to
any of that noise. Still, just the tempo, the mana just coming out of. He's got just the perfect curve with this deck right now. Axel, but though Axel has a really good curve here, as all mech decks, they do kind of fall off. They're about that tempo. They're about kind of making those things happen, which means things could end poorly.
Rather awkwardly, yes.
Yeah, because you can keep the whole point of the Freeze Mage, slow you down, kill you a combo. Antonidas is, that's what Antonidas is there for. He's got Axlsairt to stay in, he's got freezes, he's got frost. He's actually in a really good position right now.
He is. He has a lot of stall in his hand, so this board isn't too threatening right now.
Yes. I think Frost Nova's the play this turn. Oh no, going straight for the Blizzard. Because he can Blizzard,
And then
ping the
he'll
sheep.
set up with an explosive sheep next turn.
Yeah.
Right.
That's quite a good draw.
Let's see what Axel will play here. I went from the Zerdrake.
Zerdrake, obviously looking for a bit more draw, deciding not to take advantage of the fact he's got the Mech Warfel on the field. He must be,
Right.
I think he's afraid of Flame Strike.
He's scared of Flame Strike. Yeah.
Playing around the Flame Strike. So, would Axel be aware of roughly what Gary's running right now?
I believe so, yes. They've faced off before.
Okay, so...
A few times.
So that's a very good piece of board clear. That's a nice little taunt.
Yeah, that was an amazing.
And now, Axel must be thinking, I can play a load more cards. I can put myself in quite a good position.
Might hinder him some. Because that unstable goal helps Gary more than it would Axel.
Yes, because it just allows to do a little bit extra damage.
Wow.
There's the Flame Strike.
So
That is a fantastic top deck. He must be giggling to himself right now. The only reason I could see not to play it is because Axel still has a lot of cards in hand. Oh! Now that's interesting.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Oh, this could end.
This could end really poorly.
Because he can't kill it with Frostbolt, but...
No, because he'll give a Frostbolt over to
Exactly.
Axel, and Axel already has some burst in his hand. He's got the Crackle.
Wow, this just got really interesting. So Axel feels safe to play out some more cards since Flame Strike was just used.
Yeah. I think he's going to have to give him the Frostbolt. I don't think he really has a choice.
Going with the Axlsairt here. That's fine.
How much burst does he have in his hand? He's got 7 burst in his hand right now. And he's got Axlsairt on the field.
And he has the ice block up, so he's not dead this turn, regardless.
No, he's in an okay position. Well.
Yeah, Axel knows it's starting to look bleak.
Now, almost, see, when I see a well played, that's when player thinks he's got lethal in my mind. But he must have worked out that that's an ice block.
Right. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he'll be able to pop the ice block this turn.
No, he's going to be left a little slow and behind.
Obviously, Antonidas Frost Nova here.
You require my assistance. Aha!
Oh, Frostbolt. Okay.
Frostbolt. Frostbolting. He. That's actually a very smart move, because now with
It
the ice
is.
block, he guaranteed wins next turn. There is nothing Axel can do. That's a guarantee
Nothing
win.
at all.
It doesn't matter that he's
Unless he
given.
has a heal right here. And that is
Which
not it.
he's not running anti-kill bot, not an aggressive deck like this.
No.
Very well played.
Also, a turn of events here.
Yeah, that's a.
Even though Axel had an amazing start.
Well, that's the thing about Freeze Mage. You get the right hand.
Axel's still going for it just in case.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't target his face.
Well played.
Indeed. He's trying to clear, but he knows it's over. He knows the amount. He knows he's got 2 fireballs in his hand. He's just delaying the inevitable.
Right. Freezing the Antonitis.
He's just giving. Low War Control put this game in a kind of. Didn't end up being that big, but it could have been.
It could have been. Definitely.
So there we go. GG to Garylol. That puts us at 1-1 right now.
Axel's gonna have to come up with a way to counter that freeze mage. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what Axel has in his arsenal that would combat a freeze mage. But we're about to find out.
It depends a lot on the kind of the ice blocks. So here we go, going into game. Depends a lot on the draw with the freeze mage. There's some stuff. Ooh. So,
You asked for it.
what
No
mage is
magic
this
will tear
from
you
Axel?
apart.
And he's running a Pyroblast. Gary runs Pyroblast
Wow,
in
is
his.
this a freeze mage mirror match?
Possibly. Let's see what. No, it is not.
Oh, it's not.
It's a mech
No, no, no.
mage.
Wow. I was not expecting that to be played as a counter.
I think
This will be interesting.
it will be. But it's very similar matchup to the Shaman.
Very much so.
Hello.
Ah,
Hello.
but a lot more mirror entities this game. He's probably, if he's running mirror entity traps, then he's probably secrets, then he could be running. This could be the mech mage when you run Echo of the Medivh.
Could be. Could be.
There's a few options here. This could be a amalgamation of secret mage and mech mage, because he's decided to play the mad scientist quite quickly, which means he must have other secrets apart from the mirror entity. Or else that would be a bit of a waste.
Right.
And chose not to attack.
Slight mistake on his part.
If he loses by 2 points, he's going to be
I will come back to haunt him.
absolutely gutted.
See if he's gonna go for attacking this time around. He is.
There we go, propping the ice barrier. It's a, nothing you can do about it. Just get it out of the way.
Yep. Keep moving.
Indeed. Considering how greedy Gary's start was last game, it worked out really well for him.
It did. I was very surprised about that.
Yeah, and that mirror entity is not going to be too helpful when he plays Doomsayer.
Not at all.
It's going to be quite awkward. Because
Oh wow. If he plays Mad Scientist though,
Mad Scientist will be an amazing put down, but for
it'd be an
for
awesome
Axel,
pickup for
but
him.
Doomsayer must be
Gary's
the
smart
play
on
here.
that. Yeah.
He doesn't know what the secret is.
Yeah. I think Gary knows what to expect with this deck.
Yeah. I'm just having a little bit of issues with the spectator. I've been put slightly behind. Just a moment, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to leave and rejoin the spectate.
Okay.
Yeah. This occasionally happens. It's not a problem. Huh. I can't actually watch Gary right now.
1 moment.
So I'm gonna have to do it from Axel's perspective. She's gonna be a little awkward, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for this.
Gary should be resending you an invitation shortly.
No, it's not the invitation. It's not his fault in any way. There we go. Just a brief moment, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm back in. Okay, so and we are back in. Let's see what Gary has in store for us. Gary's turn. He's frozen. He's got 2 secrets out: Ice Barrier and Ice Block. So he's in a pretty good decision right now. He's got quite a lot of clear in his hand, and there's Dr. Boom.
Dr. Boom. Wow.
That's a very good card to play right now, because he'll have to use a Fireball to get rid of it. He doesn't have any freeze right now to slow down the giant board. So he's going to have to play Doomsayer.
Oh, wow. And that board is gone.
I wonder.
Did he play the Sheep and Ping? And Fireball play the Sheep, Ping, Fireball. Yes, it's played up for me again. Thank you, spectator, for this. This is probably the fact that, as you can tell by my lovely voice audience, I'm from the UK. And this is, of course, an NA tournament, which means it will have a little bit of issues. So let's try and get back into this again. Give me an invite to spectate the game. That's very kind of you, Gary. You join just as Axlsairt has been played. Gary trying to get Axel in lethal range.
Which he does within the next turn. Well,
There's
looks like
the
Gary will be
Pyroblast.
taking this set.
He will. Congratulations to Gary. Unless, if there's no, once again, that ice block coming out huge for Gary. Oh, this is being awkward. We can't see Gary's hand right now, but we do know that Gary has won this, because I know he's got a Fireball in his hand.
Yes, Gary has 2 fireballs in hand.
So,
Well played.
GG, congratulations to Garylol. He should be happy with that.
Amazing performance by him.
He got very unlucky in draws with his Druid deck, but he obviously knows exactly how to play his Freeze Mage. Into Freeze Mage, like, there's a few things you could have played. Maybe slightly more of control might have been a better shout than going for the
Their matchup, Mech Mage, definitely.
yes, because he's got enough clear to keep you stuck there for ages. It's a very good deck. So we will be taking a short break as we get the next the next set of players ready to rock and roll. As we will go into the second round out of 4 rounds. Thank you all for watching so far. It's time to cue